Hello, my darlings. I'm back, and today I'm here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 11 Bracket Wanch. Bracket Wanch. That was a mix between one and orange. But yes, let's talk about the Bracket Wanch. Mm, in general, I'm let down. I'm a little let down. I don't know. I didn't feel it was, I don't know, exciting. I didn't get anything like really gaggy besides that Morphine versus Lucky Stars thing that happened, but I don't know. I found it to be a little boring. I love the fact that Kate Hudson was there. What is this flame in the air? The fact that Kate Hudson was there, she is in one of my favorite movies, which is The Skeleton Key. I really love that movie. But yeah, let's go queen by queen, shall we? Let's start with somebody that I really like this time around, which is Akira. I think Akira got her redemption story this time. She got to be seen, to redeem herself from that bitch image that I think she got on her original season. I think on her last All Stars, she also got to, to show that she wasn't that girl, but I think this time around it's a little bit more consistent and she really came across as a sweetheart and, helping everybody and really doing it great. I think she did great. Something that RuPaul told her that I think it's important, and it speaks about someone's, I don't know, I think it's confidence, stage confidence. It's looking at the camera all the time. I do have a tendency to not look at the camera because I like to look at myself on the monitor. But yeah, I mean, you have to look at the camera, especially if you are like selling something. You have to talk to people, and the way to talk to people is looking at the camera because, I mean, that's what they're looking at. So yeah, I think that was a valid criticism, but other than that, I think Akira really did a great job. I don't remember her bombing like anything. She is one of the people who made it to the finale, and she almost didn't. But you know what? I think she played a really good game, and RuPaul chose her to move on and not Morgan. So yeah, I mean, Akira did her big one. This one, I think that was one of the best parts of this season, of this bracket, let's say. Then it's Dawn, the other one who made it to the finals. I think Dawn had a really good run too. Very good on the top every time. You all know Dawn, she can't really lip sync. She can't win a lip sync. That lip sync that she won, I think it was gifted to her by RuPaul because we all saw that Morgan won that. Morgan won that lip sync, I think. But yeah, I mean, her challenges have been pretty solid. I think honestly that selling that werewolf challenge, I didn't really live for that. I didn't really like it. I didn't think it was that funny or that entertaining. I don't know what the judges were looking for, but I didn't really care for it. But I think she was one of the best people there doing that. And yeah, that red dress challenge, the whole bar challenge, the red dress that she made, I think it was great. She did give me something cute, which is when Morphine told her that she wanted that, like that bar red fabric, and she was like, "Girl, no, fuck it, that's the one I want, so I'm keeping it." So yeah, that was cute. But in general, I mean, we already knew that Duncan saw. I mean, I'm not really that gagged. I like that she's really good at it, but yeah, I'm not really that surprised. I knew that she can sew. Who's next? Let's talk about Mystique. Let's talk about Mystique Summers. She let me down. Mystique Summers let me down a lot. I think that she came with this character prepared like, oh, I am the auntie and I'm just so stuck up in my ways and I'm just so, I don't know, I didn't really understand the character that she was trying to play because she came across to me all the time as really stuck up, and Sometimes the girl were trying to like banter with her and have fun with her and throw shade, but to like have fun. And it seems to me like she will immediately get it like offended and get it personal, take it personal. I'm like, okay. And then I don't know. It was a whole. There's something there. There was something in her behavior that I didn't really live for. That didn't give me authentic. It gave me. That was that's. Oh, I'm so. Oh my god, I'm. Oh. Girl, relax a little bit. Like so stuck up and so I don't know. She bored me. Mystic bored me. I don't think she did anything particularly gaggy to me either. I don't know, maybe that moment when she snapped at Lucky Stars kind of like demanding her point because she was like, okay, if you're going by that, you're gonna give me a point now because it's a pity point. But I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'm getting a whole, and then she brings out this bag and she's going to start giving gifts around. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to do? I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it at all. I'm sorry, Mystique. I wanted to enjoy you. I really, really wanted to enjoy Mystique because it's been a long time since I've seen her. I thought she was a little bit more, a lot more authentic back on her season. I don't know. Maybe she is this boring now that she's older. Maybe she's this boring now. She's that much of a buzzkill. I felt that she was like a buzzkill, you know? And when she was doing the challenge with Lucky Stars, I felt like she was trying, like holding her back all the time. It reminded me a little bit of um Charlie Heights when she was doing that challenge with Cynthia Lee. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really live for what Mystique was for what Mystique did this season. Her fashions I didn't like that Dior reference, Charlize Theron reference. The neck up, beautiful. Neck down, the concept of the dress is nice. The design is nice. However, the execution was very cheap. It looked very, very cheap. The fabric looked very, very cheap. I don't know, the fact that it bothered me a little bit that the underdress, that the lining dress was so visible. I think maybe the outer fabric, the fashion fabric should be a little bit more opaque. But I don't know. I didn't really live for that. Then her Chaka Khan runway. I didn't get not Chaka Khan. It was what's her name again? That Latoya Jackson. That Latoya Jackson. Who cares? That Latoya Jackson runway where she's wearing like the purple thing and she's like, oh no, but I'm doing purple because it's my mom's favorite color. I mean, yeah, that's cute, but it's taking me completely out of the challenge because I am judging this runway. Me personally, I am judging this runway as how similar your look is to Latoya's. And I'm not asking for it to be as expensive, but when you really have the eye and when you really have the creativity, you can make $1,000 dress with $100. You really, really can. It's not that hard. But you have to know what looks good on you. You have to know what your proportions are. You have to know how to sew. You have to. It's not really that hard to do it. And I'm sorry, but for Mystique to be a drag queen for such a long time, for her to go on Drag Race and struggle with, especially with fashion, because that country runway is iconic for all the wrong reasons. And I don't know, you guess that maybe she would have taken a sewing class or two, but no, she was another one bothering Akira because all of them were bothering her. Now it worked for her because it got her points, and I don't think she did it for points. I mean, she knew that if she was on the top, nobody was gonna give her points. But hey, the girls gave her points. She deserved it. But I don't know. I don't know. In general, Mystique, I didn't buy her act. I feel like she was, I don't know, coming with this character prepared. Like she was like this strict auntie, like you can't cuss around her. Like, oh my god, all the nephews are waiting for her to leave so that they can finally start cussing and drinking and having fun. That's the vibe that I got from Mystique this time around. and it's not good. I got a kind of like a Karenish vibe, and that's not good. I mean, 40 is not old at all. I don't know why some people, when they're in their 40s, they immediately claim like the auntie kind of thing. It's like you're not old at 40 at all. I've seen people looking stunning at 40, looking 30, and feeling and living like they're 30, and staying young and vibrant. Like, why is it that you're killing your youthful attitude so early in life? I think, I don't know, that's what I got. I'm sorry, I mean, I don't mean to be mean or anything. I really really wanted to enjoy Mystique again because I miss her. I think she's one of the iconic girls, and if you look at my video, I'm speaking about the pictures and the queen reveal, I give Mystique her flowers. I might have not liked her outfit, but I give her flowers, and I really wanted her to come back this time around and kill it, you know. But I don't think she did it. I don't really think she did it. She bored me, and I'm sorry. I don't feel like I want to see her again on TV. Shoot me. Next, let's move on to Lucky Stars. I don't really have a lot to say about Lucky Stars. She's a new queen. Her season was like the same season as Morphine, I think. And yeah, she went home first. I can't help it but look at her and see Nina Bonina Brown. She's doing like the Nina Bonina Brown thing. It's just that Nina, she hasn't managed to stay in the network's good graces for some reason. They don't want to bring her back, even though they bring other queens who I think are more controversial than Nina and say, I don't know. I mean, Nina, she has her ways, but I don't think she has said anything horrible about the network for them to try to like. Anyways, I get Nina when I look at her. When I see her paper stuff, I always remember that peach thing that she did on her season when she won that challenge. And Lady Gaga basically validated her and told her like, you are the best, you know? And yeah, I mean, Lucky, I like her attitude. I like her attitude. I don't think she's mean at all. I think she knows how to respond to drama and shade. I like how she didn't let Morphine gaslight her into giving her a point after she was sitting over there with Dawn, like looking at her and giggling and laughing. And it's like you can feel it. You can feel that she was throwing shade. She was doing that. And then when Loki told her, like, how do you want me to give you a point when you were throwing shade over there with Dawn? And then she's like, oh, no, I wasn't doing that. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You were throwing shade over there with Dawn. And don't come expecting a point from me after you did that. I mean, I'm not. I don't care if we're from Miami or not. Now, Loki, she did ask for an alliance, and then she didn't like. Oh no, I don't do alliance. Like, girl, you asked for one. But you know what? I am not mad at her game at all. Also, I don't. Yeah, I mean, when she gave it to Mystique, I guess they were playing all that kumbaya bullshit, whatever. And Mystique was giving, her auntie speech. But to me, it was fake because then you saw how she snapped at Lucky, demanding her point. Like, oh, yeah, now you're going to give me a point because now I only have one, and that's going to be a pity point, blah, blah, blah. But, anyways, going back to Lucky. I don't know. I think she should have taken more time to come back. I think she showed her immaturity, not knowing what kosher is. Girl, I mean, it's but it was kind of cute. That moment was kind of cute. The fact that Mystique also was, I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna blame her completely for that because I feel like she was being held back. Okay, I said I didn't have a lot to say about Lucky, and I really don't. So let's move on. Two. Who else? Who haven't I spoken on? I know that I'm missing a few queens, but I want to speak about Morphine. Oh, Morgan. Morgan and Morphine. Mo and Mo. All right. Let's start with Morgan Merkins. I loved Morgan this bracket. I think somebody who really, really got, also a good redemption arc was Morgan because her All Star season was just, oh my god, it was terrible. It was really, really terrible. I will never forget. Oh, I thought you were going with Beige Swan. And she comes in. I will never forget that. And why you mad though? Why you mad though? Why you mad though? Iconic. Iconic for all the wrong reasons. So I was really, really hoping that Morgan will come back and do her big one. And I didn't think that production was gonna do her dirty because Morgan is now like entertainer of the year. So I thought like, okay, maybe they're gonna wanna give her flowers and show her in a good light and not make her look stupid like they did in the last season. But I think Morgan, she did her thing. I think Morgan, she did her thing, and I loved it. I loved it. um I loved her. That she showed me a lot more confidence, I think, this time around, especially when she stuck to her design, to her original design. When a queen starts changing designs, it shows you how much they doubt themselves. But Morgan, she knew what she wanted to do from the beginning. She stuck to that. She didn't sleep to create her thing, and that was really commendable. I loved it. I think she did great. She's been killing this the wrong ways. I think have been great. There was a look that I loved of her that I don't know why she wanted to wear that for a lip sync, but it was like this Mugler-esque quilted suit, a big jacket with skirt. I love that. That was great. The Joan of Arc, oh my god, that was amazing. That was really, really good. Now, the materials were looking a little on the cheaper side. Sorry, but they did. And the spoons, I don't know. They should, considering what the inspiration is, which is the Lara Findigoglu, I think is her name, the designer. It would have been nice if the silverware wasn't as silver, if it wasn't as reflective. I wish that it was a little bit more like rusty, a little bit more rusted. But other than that, it was a perfect look, head to toe. The wig was great, the outfit, the boots that she was wearing, the sword, and the move that she did. I mean, she saw the look. I think she did great. I'm just nitpicking. I'm just being a bitch right now, but the look was great. The look was amazing. What else? Yeah, I think Morgan, she had a really, really good moment, a really, really good bracket. I'm sad that she didn't make it to the end. Honestly, I think it would have been great if it was Akiri and Morgan. I wouldn't have been mad at that. I think it would have been great. Um. So yeah, I'm excited for Morgan. I mean, I think she definitely she got a really, really good editing this time, and I think she definitely is gonna get a lot of people's respect. And I love Morgan. Like, I love Morgan. I remember when on her All-Star season she came like, oh, I'm just gonna send home who I think is stronger, blah blah blah, I'm just being honest, blah blah blah. I'm like, girl, you are being, sometimes people think that they're being honest, but they're just like shooting themselves in the foot. It's like, don't show your cards. But this time around, it was great, perfect tense. Tense, 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 tense for Miss Morgan McMurkins. Now, let's talk about the one who really let me down. This one was really a letdown to me, like Mystic Summers. I am going to try to measure my words because I saw today online that she said something about she was going through psychosis on this All Stars 11 because she had a brain injury or something like that. I don't know. To be honest with you, if you want me to be really honest and talk shit, I didn't see anything different with Morphine at all. Actually, the only thing that I saw her be different was leaning more into the entitled, uh, dumb bimbo character that she is trying to do. But I don't think she was acting like weird on the season. I saw the regular Morphine. She can be shady. We saw her under pressure because she didn't get any fucking points from anybody. So she was trying to, do her mind games. And at the end, giving the points away at the end, she was crying because I mean, it was horrible for her. It was a terrible, terrible season for Morphine. It really was. It really was. And I think she knows that. I think that's why she was crying. But I find it curious. I mean, God forgive me if I am judging something that's true. I don't know. I mean, but I didn't see anything like weird from Morphine that would warrant her be, I don't know, like a head injury, like she was acting erratic. Like I didn't see that. I saw, like, like a shady queen who was pissed because she was supposed to be in an alliance with somebody. They didn't give her a point. I don't know why she thought she was that entitled to the points. Like, yeah, you did the choreography, and I guess you deserved some points, but you only have 1 point to give. So at last you are, if you were entitled to any points, it would be just 1 point, which is the one you're able to trade with somebody else. And other than that, it's just charity. And if the girls decide to give you a point, I mean, good. If not, I mean, let's move on. Let's see what happens next week. And I think if you start complaining, oh my god, I'm getting a cramp on my foot. And I think if you start complaining about people not giving you points, that's gonna make them not wanna give you points. Because they're gonna be like, oh, this bitch is entitled. And she's judging my judgment. My reasons to give away my point, which I think are valid, are not enough for her. Nothing is gonna be enough for her unless I gave her the point. So I don't know. I didn't really live for Morphine's attitude this time around. She really was shading Lucky Stars. I mean, she was, when she was with Dawn and he giggling and talking about her, she was definitely shading her. And then you're like mad because she doesn't want to give you a point. Mm. And I don't know. I got the whole Athena Dion thing. I don't know if this is some Dion family thing going on. But I didn't see this in Juicy because I didn't see Juicy be entitled at all. I guess, I think. But I don't know. This time around, I think Morphine, she really, really leaned into that entitled character. Oh my god, everybody should be giving points left and right. I'm like, no, girl, they shouldn't. You haven't really done anything like great. I didn't really like her looks, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, that Paris catacomb look, the skeleton look, whatever. That what could have been done. I mean, today it could have been done in 2012. It could have been done in 1999. I didn't particularly find it like, whoa. Sorry to the morphine stands. If there's a morphine stand watching this, if somebody watches this, there's a morphine stand. Sorry, darling. I mean, I like morphine. I liked her back on her season, but I didn't really enjoy her this time around. She was my other letdown with Mystique Summers. What else about Miss Morphine? Her looks. I was talking about her looks. That lip sync look that she was wearing when Lucky Stars didn't give her point was crazy. That RuPaul egg hairline with the curly hair, with the curly bun, and then like the glittery mall jacket. I don't know what was really going on there with Morphine. Her sewing challenge, I think it was Hula Hula Honolulu, whatever the fuck it is. The jumpsuit that she made with the pearls. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was bad at all. I mean, I didn't hate it. I thought it was a nice look. Honestly, I didn't hate it. But I don't know. It just was something about her attitude that I didn't really like. And I got Athena Dion all over again. Maybe it was because of the head injury that she's saying. Maybe that's the what she's saying that she went through. But I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I buy that. And that's another. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I think she should stop talking about that BBL of hers. Okay, she needs to stop. Girl, you can't call yourself the BBL queen when Akira C. Davenport is in the building and you look like a surfboard in sweatpants. Because I'm sorry, I was watching that rap challenge that they were doing, and she had like the yellow, blue, and red kind of tracksuit situation with another curly thing on her head that I didn't really like at all. Here's the deal: Morphe's makeup is the same for everything. I think she only changes the color of her eyes. I think, and sometimes when she does a more casual look, a more subdued look with the clothes, I think she should bring the makeup down a little bit too. Does she not know how to do a little bit more softer face? That, I mean, she's still gonna look beautiful. I think she does have a good canvas. I hope she thinks she has a good canvas to paint on. But I think when, for example, she's wearing those those denim jean jacket things that she's been doing lately with the patches on and all that, I think the body is disconnected with the face. She's doing like this all Hollywood hair. When she, I think, with that kind of look, she should be doing a little bit like a Christina Aguilera long thing, dirty with the with some braids, something different, something different. But here up, it's so glam, 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 and here down, it's like new era Y2K girl. So the head was disconnected from the body, in that opinion, in my opinion, in that rapping challenge. And then I saw her dancing in that tracksuit, and I'm like looking for the BBL. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. So Morphine, I think, oh my god, this is gonna sound horrible. Since you need to do some Bulgarian squats, okay? That's going to make your BBL pop up, because also I think it's sagging a little bit. And then I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not going to get mean. I'm not. Forgive me, guys, for saying this. I mean, oh god, what am I doing? Anyways, yeah, she needs to stop talking about that BBL of hers. Go to the gym and do some Bulgarian splits. That's gonna help your ass really elevate and get a really, really nice shape where you can, like you you have a nice shape. This is not BBL, you guys. This is, I do Bulgarian like this. I know, wait, let me show you. Is this one like you raise your foot, the other one is on the floor, and then you go down like this. That exercise is gonna help you get a really, really nice ass. It's going to come up and out. It's not gonna give you hips, because when you are born a male, you really don't grow hips, and even women, they don't grow hips. I mean, the hips that you get is the hips that you get. And if you got big, thickalicious, what's the word, fertile hips, you are a blessed woman. But when you are a woman who didn't really get who didn't get a lot of hips, you pay for them and you get them like Miss Akira, okay? So yeah, Morphine. I don't know. I hope she gets better. If it's true again about her head thing, and I'm judging and being mean. I mean, forgive me, God, and forgive me, everybody. But I'm not buying it. I'm getting now. People were saying like, "Oh, I'm getting Briar blush." Briar blush thing. I thought it was. I believed it was real. I thought it was like authentic. I believed it. When I saw it, I believed it. It looked real. She fainted in a real way. Because when you're gonna fall, your instinct is to put your hands out. It's not even something that you decide to do. You don't decide that. It's an automatic reaction that your body is gonna do. Even if you break your hands, your first reaction is to catch yourself with your hands. But when she fell, her hands were like this all the time. She was standing like this or like this, I think, something like this. And she fell, and her hands stayed like this the whole time. So I think she went through something bad in that moment. But Miss Morphine, her reasons for her bombing the season, I don't know if I am buying it. Sorry. So yeah, those were my opinions about this bracket. Let's hope the next one is a little bit more interesting. This one was cute. I was excited with for Akira and Morgan and all that, but it was honestly for somebody who's been watching Drag Race for 15 years. I've seen it all. The best era of Drag Race is long gone. We are on season 18. The last good season of Drag Race, it was 11 years ago. Season 9. Season 9 all the way back to season 1. That's the golden age of Drag Race. The single digit seasons from 1 to 9. The best. It's difficult for me to choose like the best season from that chunk, but I don't know. I think from season 10 and on, the show has been doing this when it comes to innovation. So yeah, let's see what comes with the next bracket. I know that Crystal Method is gonna be in that bracket too, so I hope she does great. I'm rooting for her. Everybody is. She's the favorite one of the seasons. So let's see what she does. Okay. Thank you guys for those who watched and those who made it to the end. Thank you and see you next time.